Yes. Huh. Uh. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass vagina. Make that pull out game weak. Woo! Yeah. 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 Fucking with some wet ass vagina. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass vagina. Give me everything you got for this wet ass vagina. Yeah. Alright. What an empowering song by Cardi B and Megan the Stallion.
Yes, quite the entry you're giving us right there.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So, this past week, we had one of the most tragic deaths of Marvel's cinematic universe besides Stan Lee.
The world in general, man.
Yeah.
This guy,
he
was, I don't want to say up and coming, but I mean, his career, like, started taking off even more after he joined Black Panther and Marvel.
Yeah.
Uh,
Chadwick Boseman. Is
yeah.
that how you
yeah, I think
say his
that's how you
name?
pronounce it.
Okay. That guy is a prime example of such a hardworking man, even through adversity and everything.
Yeah, supposedly he filmed, I want to say Endgame. I don't know about Black Panther, but Endgame for sure. While he was going through, was it a colon cancer?
I think so. Or I don't remember. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick.
No, I believe it was.
Let me see.
But yeah, I don't really know much about his career. I do know he played Jackie Robinson in 42.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was such a good movie.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch
I
it?
heard it's really good.
It's really
I
good.
should-
Like, it shows you the challenges that, they had to overcome back then. And just the movie as a whole, it's really good. That his acting is pretty good. But yeah, Black Panther for sure, one of his biggest roles. I don't know what they're gonna do without him now. Like, were they planning to continue the Black Panther like legacy and stuff like that, or I don't know how it's gonna work.
I don't know. I was telling you earlier, I was like, maybe they could get somebody else. Not somebody else, but maybe a CGI. I don't know. Something like they did for Paul Walker.
Yeah, but for that, I think that was his brother. And they did like some CGI stuff on his face because they look so alike. So I don't know, they might...
To be honest, I couldn't tell the difference from his brother and his...
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't. Could you?
No, not really, but like...
I feel like they
If
did
they
some
did
type
it-
of CGI.
Yeah, if they told you like... obviously it wasn't him, but if they told you like it's his brother, you could kind of see it. I could kind of see it, but... You know how it is, like the computers nowadays, they can do anything, so...
Yeah, you can literally... I've seen some things where you can now, in any movie, you can add your face to it and it looks like you're in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, like, that's how good we are in CGI at this
God.
point. So, you know how dangerous that could be for anybody nowadays?
I did
Like-
not know that.
Yeah, like, they can legit put your face... Like, if
Mhm.
you're... The reason I say it's so dangerous is, like, imagine you're trying... Like, somebody just stole a bank or, like, robbed somebody. You could just easily, like, edit somebody's face on that.
But how accurate is it, though? 'Cause-
It looks pretty accurate.
Really?
Yeah, I think... I'm not 100% sure, but they're really close to getting it, like, spot on.
Dude, no way.
I'm not even joking.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
I was like, how whoever invented, like, DVDs,
Mhm.
music, or anything like that,
Uh-huh.
or like CDs and all that, or like vinyls and all that.
Vinyls?
Yeah. Is it vinyls?
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
vinyls.
thought it was vinyl. All right.
I think it's vinyls, though.
Don't quote you on that one.
Yes,
All
don't.
right. So I was thinking about it. I was like, somebody had the grand idea of saying, all right, I'm going to put a whole ass game like Call of Duty or
Mhm.
Modern Warfare, Super Mario, or something
Okay,
like that, right
okay,
there.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it all on this disc.
Mm-hmm.
And once you put it into this machine,
Mm-hmm.
it has all the software, so you can press the buttons and all the remote controls and everything, and you can move to wherever your character or player is at. So it makes it look like you're in that world. And I was thinking about it. I was like, how fucking stupid I am, and why didn't I think of that ever in my life?
But do you think you can develop something like that?
Exactly,
though?
that was what I was thinking. I was like, what motherfucker was just like, I'm gonna create something so everybody can entertain themselves.
Dude, that takes a special person to do that, but it does take a really smart person to do that. Because how do you put that much stuff into a disc? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like even for like something as simple as Mario Bros, like this Nintendo 64 one,
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about it. I was like, you know how hard that must have been to create, even like probably by yourself or like even with like a couple people. They'll probably take forever.
Oh, it
And-
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and even like the original one where it's like 3D,
Mm-hmm.
like their own like Mario World. I
Mhm.
think that's what it was called.
Which one are you talking about?
The one where you can like get into like you could jump into like
The
paintings. Yeah.
Oh, that's Super Mario 64.
Yeah, like I was
Yeah.
thinking about that, and I was like, you know how smart you have to be to create like a 3D mold of a character, and like,
Implement it into a computer and then put it into a disk and then implement the inputs that you can put in so your character will move into the game.
yeah,
I don't know how that works. I'd like to learn, but it's like it looks so hard. Speaking of which, this week I don't know if you heard about it. It's pretty big news to me because I grew up with all these games. They announced the Super Mario Collection.
So how does that work?
So basically, you know how the Switch is taking off, right? The Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the newest Nintendo console.
Mhm.
It's Mario's 35th anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So to celebrate it, they're bringing out Super Mario 64, which came out for the Nintendo 64.
Mhm.
Super Mario Sunshine, which came out for the GameCube, and Mario Galaxy, which came out for the Wii. So
Is it like basically all of the Mario games in one?
all the 3D Mario games, or most of them. Like
Oh,
those
like-
three, the three more popular ones.
Oh, so they're putting it on like a game?
Yeah, they're making. Yeah, it's its own collection, $60
$60
D-
for old games.
for 3 games though.
Yeah, but the
Three
old
quality games.
ones, the old ones.
Yes, okay. I could see the argument behind like could be for like 40, 50, but dude, these are quality games.
Like
I just wanted to say it 'cause-
Iconic kind of thing.
yeah, it's an iconic.
You know what I was thinking about? Like bringing back. You know how you just said like bringing back old stuff.
Mhm.
I was thinking about this the other day. I heard that they were like, you know how they were releasing Mulan on like Disney Plus and like the live action.
Yes.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, so we're spending. These guys are making millions
Mhm.
just off of an old script and making it into a real life.
Dude, that's what people want. People who grew up with this stuff as kids. I could
Yeah, but
relate
are
to
you-
this myself.
But my thing is, actually go ahead. I don't know.
People that grew up watching this, they get nostalgic and they want to relive these memories just with like a different coat of paint, I guess. I don't know. That's what people want to do. That's what's making me so excited about like these remakes of video games, movies. By the way, I heard that. No, I don't want to spoil it, but I heard that movie kind of sucks. Just saying.
I heard that they don't have any music anymore in that one.
Really?
Yeah, I heard, but I don't think it's true.
That's one of the biggest parts with.
Any
Like,
Disney film.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think, in my opinion, I'm
Mhm.
like, yep, these guys are making millions off of just remaking a movie,
Uh-huh.
the same story and everything,
Yes.
and you just want to watch it again.
Yeah, why not? I mean, how long has it
You
been?
could just rewatch the old one.
You can, but like, you want to see if they come up with new ideas or like see with better graphics. I guess I don't know. I mean, when
Like-
did that movie come out?
Mulan,
Yeah,
early 2000s, maybe.
I mean, so it's been a little while. I get your point. Like, you'd want to watch it like how it was meant to back then.
I think in my head, the reason why Disney does such a good job,
Mm-hmm.
or like any animation movie does a really good job, if they are really if they do hit a really good mark and they're
Mhm.
so nostalgic, is because in animation you can do the things more easier than if you were to do it in a live action,
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
like animes, cartoons,
Mhm.
any animation of
Yeah.
any sorts.
Yeah.
I think they do such a good job just because you can do, your imagination
It's
is endless.
yeah,
'cause
exactly.
you can do whatever.
Yeah.
And in live action you can't really.
Yeah.
You can, but it's just gonna take a lot of more money
Uh huh.
and a lot more effort from the actors, because you want them to do specific things, the way their body language and all that. But in an actual animation, you don't have to worry about all the like body language and all that
No.
other stuff. You just need to worry about the voice actors.
Mm-hmm.
And I
And
think
make sure they do their job.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think about like the Lion King?
Oh,
So
that I was about to get to that as well.
Oh, okay.
I thought, bro, I kid you not, I went to go watch that with my girlfriend whenever it first premiered, and I was just like, okay, maybe they changed something. Nope, exact same movie. I fell asleep towards the end when he was.
No way.
Yes, I would fell asleep whenever he was old up.
Mhm.
Old up. I mean, grown up.
Yes.
Once he was grown up and he went back to go fight Scar. That's when I fell asleep.
You-
The most
that
action
most
part.
iconic scene, and you fall asleep.
I fell asleep in the most action-packed part. I fell asleep through it. But I did think it was funny that they chose like Seth Rogen and
Yeah,
as,
that,
like,
that was pretty. That was pretty random. I'm not gonna lie. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I've
by the
never.
way, I
I've
apologize to Chadwick Boseman from going to WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion to his tragic death.
Yes,
I-
nothing but respect for that
Yeah.
guy. And
I apologize just from that intro.
no, it's all good, man. It's a good way to, as you said, break the ice.
Yeah, break the ice, but then back into depression.
No, dude.
Yeah, but hey, R.I.P. to that guy.
Yeah.
One of the most iconic actors, and he made one of the most iconic movies out of like all the Marvel movies because he was the first black superhero.
No, yeah, by far. I'm willing to say that was one of my favorite movies. Marvel movies in general.
Oh yeah.
Because of the whole scenery and everything like
Oh
that.
yeah, they did an amazing
Dude.
job. I'm like doing all like the like Wakanda. And
Yeah,
all that.
exactly. They capture the moment, the image, like spot on.
I actually thought Wakanda was a real place before I went to go watch that movie.
No, you didn't.
I promise you.
Did you actually?
I remember going to school. I was like, "Hey guys, did you hear about that new Wakanda place?"
Dude, but have you listened to the soundtrack for that?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I thought that was I think Marvel does a really good job. After that Black Panther movie, they did a really good job of picking like artists
Yes, they did.
for the movies now.
Yeah.
Like for Spider-Man Into the Universe
Mm-hmm.
or Into the
Yeah, they did
Spider-Verse.
that song with Post Malone.
Yeah, that was
Dude.
You know how
I
long that
still
was on the
listen to
radio?
that nowadays.
You know how long that's on the radio still?
No, I know. I still listen to that nowadays.
Yeah, dude, that's it's Marvel does. They put a lot of effort, which I give them props to, because there's a lot of companies that don't put a lot of efforts into it.
Are you trying to, take shots at DC or something? Or
Oh yeah, I will.
oh, you are.
Yeah, because what happened? Did you watch Justice League?
I did watch it.
They're supposed to compare that versus the Avengers.
There's no, that's not happening.
I know, but that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to compete against the Avengers.
They were.
Yeah,
They
but
were
look what
actually trying to
happened.
put up a fight. Okay. Did you watch what's that movie? Batman vs Superman.
Oh, that was another prime example of how crap that movie was.
Exactly.
Like they built it up all just for it to be like,
Martha.
oh, we're friends now.
Yeah, exactly. If you watch, okay, I don't want to spoil it, but the whole plot surrounds Martha.
Yeah.
Or like the very end. That's how they become like. I don't
Friends.
want to say friends or whatever, but like.
You should spoil it for them because you don't want anybody else to watch that movie.
Okay,
because-
yeah, you just don't watch that movie. Just wait till the new Batman comes out. By the way, the trailer came out for that. It's
Oh, that one actually does look good.
yeah, it looks really good.
Hey, but I keep seeing all these memes of like Batman. You know how Batman beats the shit out of everybody before he's like, okay, now talk.
Yeah.
Like I saw one of like literally this Batman beating the shit out of Joker, and then Robin's just standing there like it's trying to be like his point of perspective.
Uh-huh.
And he's
He's
just
just
staring.
watching brutally beat up the guy.
You're just seeing him beat the shit out of Joker, and then he's like, okay, now talk.
The dude's already there. What are you talking about?
I know he's like all like because all of his bones are broken.
Oh no,
he's-
no,
Looking disabled now. He can't walk anymore. It's like, okay, now talk.
dude, no man. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if it'll match up the trilogy from Christian Bale and who's the guy who produced those movies? I forgot his name.
I don't know.
I
know
Nolan. I forgot his first name.
Nolan Ryan.
No, dude, no.
You know
I
what
know.
that is?
Yeah, I know what that is. I know that's his last name, Nolan. Christopher Nolan. I think that's his name. I'm not completely sure.
Mm-hmm.
But those movies, man, I don't know if they'll live up to it. Especially the second one. The third one was pretty good. The first one I didn't like, Batman Begins. The second one with Joker and Heath Ledger.
Oh, Heath Ledger. Hey,
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him too. That guy was
Yeah, rest in
amazing.
peace.
He did. I heard he actually went insane before he was trying to make himself go crazy before he actually did.
Did he?
Yeah.
I've heard similar stories from Jared Leto.
Yeah, but that guy was just
That way I was actually just crazy.
no, he was just an asshole.
Was he?
Yeah, like I heard that he was an asshole on like set.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody liked him.
Yeah, I heard Will Smith had a watching party for the movie and he didn't invite the guy.
Yeah, because supposedly he was like he was delivering. I don't think he delivered somebody a dead rat in a bag to somebody on set or something like that. But he did something like that, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I understand taking on a role,
exactly, yeah.
but don't take it to that
next level. Like, just keep it professional.
No, keep it to yourself. Like,
keep it to yourself and keep it professional. 'Cause,
yeah,
dude.
I heard he was an asshole on set. Like even then, like even when he was like recording and everything.
Really?
Yeah, he would always be like saying shit that wasn't necessary, even when they weren't recording.
So just like off the books, like.
Yeah, kind of. But didn't he do a really good job before like Suicide Squad? And I heard he did a pretty good job on
That
like,
was
other movies.
the first time I've seen his work.
Yeah, that was mine. But I've seen him on an interview, and once I saw his face, I was like, I think I've seen you on some movies, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he looks familiar, but you can't like specifically put a name to his face. I don't know. For me, in my case,
Yeah,
because I've never watched any of his work, but yeah. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger, legend. I think Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, dude, I hope he's if he's the new Joker in that new Batman movie, because
he kept up his legacy. Like, he kept up the standard.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger put on the Joker. He kept up the standard, and I'm willing to say he took it to the next level, because that movie was just
I knew it was such a great movie whenever it made me feel depressed. Like, it makes you feel emotions even after you watched it. Like, you feel like, oh my gosh,
dude. Yes.
Like, I told this to my girlfriend. I didn't want to watch it again just because of how depressing and how like it hit me so hard. Yeah. Like, everything that guy went through just hit me hard.
Crazy.
Yeah. It was.
And it makes you think about the people who lived through stuff like that in real life, and to just watching through the movie made me really anxious. And
yeah, like I had to like do something. Once I got out the movie theaters, I was like, I need to do something to get my mind off that. That was so depressing. No, but it was such a good movie.
And it was like a 2.5 hour movie, wasn't it? It was a
almost
long movie.
Almost 3 hours.
It was a really long movie, yeah.
But yeah, he did an amazing job.
But you know what really scared the crap out of me? When I'm watching that movie, and it's like the most depressing scene in the movie, and then I hear this guy in the back like laughing his ass off at the
scene. You're like, if this guy stands up and
I'm out of here, dude.
You're gonna hear him. No, start laughing.
Dude, I was scared for my life.
You turn around, you see he has a backpack. You're like, oh shit, no.
Oh man, but yeah, man. You want to hear a funny story?
Go ahead.
Well, it's kind of.
Is it embarrassing or is it more?
It's kind of embarrassing. It's my very first date.
Okay.
Okay. So, all right. So I ask out this girl, right? I think she's really cute. And in my head, I'm planning out like everything. Like, okay, of course I asked her out, so I'm gonna pay. Keep up a good conversation or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty confident about myself. It's my first date. I was feeling okay. I was kind of nervous, but feeling confident at the same time. Okay.
Okay.
We go out for breakfast. We go sit at a booth, and you know how like there's a cushion in between the booth, like like in your back seat, and like the back part of it, like between your back and where you sit. My wallet goes in between that little gap.
No way.
Yeah, it goes in between there. So it's like, okay, we have a good conversation, we have a pretty good time, and then it's time for me to pay. I try to reach in for my wallet, and then I find out it's not there.
So you start freaking out.
I start freaking out, yeah. And then I'm telling this girl, like, oh, don't worry, I got you, I can pay. I just got to find my wallet. I can't find it anywhere. So
She pays,
dude. And that's not even the worst part. I'm actually really concerned about where my wallet, because I have my money.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I just start looking all over the place and then I actually find it, and I pull it up, and then she sees it, and she's like, this asshole just made me pay when he was like, oh, I'm gonna pay myself. Needless to say, there was no second date.
Was she hot?
I'd say so, yeah.
But it was 1 to 10 or 1 to 10.
I don't want to
make up a name for her.
I don't want to label her, man, because in case she listens, I don't want to do that.
We'll just make her name Stacy, okay? Stacy will rate Stacy from a 1 to 10.
Nah, man, I really don't want to label her, Dude, that was like one of the most
Cringiest.
cringy.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to keep that moment out of my mind.
I don't really have any embarrassing dates. Oh, there was this. Okay, this is with my current girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay, this was when we were still talking, kind of like the talking phase.
Yeah.
And we went on a date to Torchy's because she was like, "Okay, let's go to Torchy's," and
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Okay," and then. I have extremely bad stomach problems. Like, I feel like it's a natural thing. Like, it's just me.
I think our viewers can tell that from the first episode.
Yeah, the first episode was already an example of it.
Uh-huh.
Like, I can't control it. I think I need to go to the doctor,
Do
honestly.
you need to wear a diaper or something? No, I'm just messing.
I think we should normalize diapers at this point.
No.
Okay, but whenever we went to Torchy's,
Mm-hmm.
I got this like fried chicken one, and it was one of the most greasiest things off the menu. I didn't know. I just ordered it because it said chicken on it,
Yeah.
and it was a fried chicken on the
Yeah.
taco.
So it must be really good.
Yeah, and then I tried it. It was all right. And then I was eating the queso, the spicy queso. Hey, but that queso from there, amazing.
Really?
Like 10 out of 10 cuz I've never had queso that's like has like a slight spicy taste to it,
Mhm.
and I like that. And I went to the restroom, and nothing was going on. I was like, "Okay, I need to go. I need to try at least to go now so I don't have to go later."
Okay.
Okay. By the way, they have one of the coolest restrooms because for the first time ever in my life, I saw an all black, matte black toilet.
What?
Yeah, it was all black. Like, I was like, damn, I want my house to have one of those suckers in there. And then we leave, and I already hear my stomach grumbling. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to tell her anything. I'm going to try to hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, we go, and I'm like, hey, can we pull over? And I'm like, I need to go.
Hold on.
And she's like, you just went. I'm like,
what date was this?
like number 3?
Number 3?
2?
Okay, so she knew you by then.
She did know me, but she didn't know me like for my stomach problems and
Okay.
everything. And I was just like, can you just stop by there? She's like, no, I'm not gonna stop. And I'm like, come on, I need to go. If not, I'm gonna blow this car up.
Wait, why did she want to stop?
Because she wanted to go until we got home, right?
Oh, okay. She just didn't. Okay, I got you.
And I was like, I'm gonna blow this.
No.
Needless
dude.
to say, dude, I ran into we stopped by a gas station. I literally pulled down my pants all the way in the restroom. I'm like knocking in the store. I'm like, hurry up, hurry up. And then I get in the restroom, dude. I pull my pants down, like an explosion of something.
Oh,
And I was like, this is the most relieving thing I've ever done, but this is also one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. And then she was like, are you okay? I'm like, I need to tell you something.
Oh,
I have really
dude.
bad stomach problems. And
Okay.
she was like, oh, okay.
I mean, just a PSI. She needs to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Needless to say, she's been with me for almost 3 years now in October.
3 years.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I mean, good for you, man. But
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, time flies nowadays.
That's because I think in college we're all busy all the time.
Yeah.
Like, even when we're working,
Mhm.
we don't realize how like every day is going by quicker and
Yeah,
quicker.
exactly.
But yeah, what was I gonna say?
You been watching any sports lately or anything?
I'm trying to think. I watched the last UFC fight during while I was on my break. It was pretty good fight. It was this Pareda versus some other Russian guy. For the first time I've seen a Russian guy got beat up in the UFC.
That's UFC.
Yeah,
Mm.
I saw him. This man was literally okay in the weigh-ins. The Russian guy, slapped the Brazilian guy upside the head,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, "All right, I see you in the octagon tomorrow." He goes into the octagon. He's beating the shit out of him already, like the whole time. He's messing with him. He's doing like jumping off the cage and trying to do
Like all these
like,
fancy moves.
Yeah,
and, yeah,
the
gotcha.
Brazilian guy, because he knew he was gonna win this fight.
Uh-huh.
And then towards the end of the fight, he grabs his hand and he's like acting like he's about to smack him back, like a Hispanic mom about to hit the kid in the head. And he starts blowing kisses to him and smacks him outside the head.
So he's literally just mocking him.
Yeah, he's messing with him. And then towards the end, this guy literally grabs him from behind, like a back clinch, like somebody like holding you from behind.
Yeah.
Suplexes him, slams him on the ground, gets him in a chokehold, and makes him tap.
Wait, what is a suplex? I don't.
It's like whenever Okay, say if I'm hugging you from behind
Okay.
and I just throw you as hard as you can in the air and then slam you on the ground.
Oh God.
And he did that to that guy, and I was like, what the hell? To get some. First of all, he has so much stamina to be throwing all these hard punches. I think people underestimate how conditioned you have to be for like a UFC fight, because you have to be. Think about this: you're throwing for 5 minutes, 5 minutes straight for one round.
Yes.
Your hardest punches or like your hardest kicks, everything, and at the same time you're getting damage to
Yeah.
yourself.
Like
Like
that. Yeah, you get like body shots or whatever.
I think
That's what makes you like lose your air, and like that's what you
Yeah.
need to throw those punches and stuff like that.
And he did that, and his stamina was so top tier, and he was just like acting like nothing was really going on.
Mm-hmm.
You called that Jorge Masvidal, but I was just like, you need another fight, like an actual like maybe like number 15 through number
Mm-hmm.
or one of the ranked guys.
It makes you wonder what their training camp is like. Do you know anything about that?
The camps are more usually they're very short for what I've seen. Sometimes they're 8 weeks up to 12 weeks. You never know because you don't know when's your fight.
And
Because
that's specific to the guy you're fighting, of course. You gotta have a game plan for that.
yeah, you have to have a game plan, and then usually they're very intense. Like you're constantly in the gym, but the very key part is for most UFC fighters is recovery, because you need to recover because you're getting hit hard in the gym as well.
Yeah. You need to recover in order to go back into the gym and perform. If not as good, like even better, like the day before.
Yeah, and what people don't see is, I think somebody said this. One of the UFC fighters coaches said this the other day. 75% or 70% of UFC fighters that do go into the fight, like the main fights, they're injured in some sort.
Because of all the
training and all the work they put into their body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're still training up until like 2 days before, or like what would you say?
They don't train the 2 days before because they have to weight cut like probably that week of. Like they stop probably like the week before the
week
fight.
before. Okay.
They probably do like light sessions, but they don't go hard because
they gotta be fit for the actual fight.
No, they have to weight cut. Like they probably the day before. It depends on the fighters, like how they feel that day. But if they feel that they can lose 10 pounds that day, they'll do it. If they feel like they can lose 5 pounds, they'll do it. But it all depends on the person's like height, how much they weigh in. Like sometimes they walk around like some lightweight fighters, they walk around like 165, 170, and then they lose probably like 15 pounds or 10 pounds.
Just like that.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 days.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and then I understand. I'm like, dude, these guys. This is the reason why they probably get paid a lot.
No, yeah, exactly. Man, respect for them, 'cause they're putting their life on the line. They could like some fatal blow could land at any moment, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's
and
what you pay for.
there's a guy. His name is Michael Bisping. He lost his left eye or right eye
During a UFC fight?
No, from UFC fighting, like constant years of fighting.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, because I think something in his eye got cut, and then they told him, we can replace this now, but if you keep doing it, you're going to lose this eye. And he kept fighting.
He did.
Yeah, and then after he lost the eye, that's when he stopped fighting.
What?
But he became the middleweight champion before all of this happened. Because, man, if you didn't win a championship and you lost your eyes...
yeah.
Shit.
I don't know about that one. Was it worth it at that point?
Yeah, but right now he's pretty... He has a glass eye. You can tell that it's a glass eye because the way his like one eye squints more than the other.
Yeah. You know what I just learned recently? I always wonder, like, when I watch UFC fights, why do their ears look like that?
They're called cauliflower ears.
I didn't know anything about that. I just like...
It's...
Because I would watch them like in interviews for the pre-fight, and I would be like, okay, they probably have some kind of headset right here that is the same color as their skin color. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think it's from constantly having pressure on their ear, because sometimes you're getting hit there in the ear sometimes, and sometimes whenever you're grappling, a lot of the times, all of your weight is on that ear sometimes.
Yeah, and it's bound to swell up. Or in that case, I don't even know what.
I've seen you can get it removed.
Oh, so it's like a liquid or something, or what is it?
It's like blood, like from
Like stuck in there.
Yeah, swollen up. You can get it removed, but you don't know if it's gonna come back
Mm-hmm.
or it'll just permanently be gone.
Oh,
Like most UFC fighters, they just keep them just because.
it makes him look tough or something.
No, they're just like, it's part of my, just so people know what I do. And I think it's kind of interesting because I've seen some fighters that they showed the surgery, like their surgeries on Instagram, and I think it's funny because literally like a week later they have them again, but they have the money for it. So
No, yeah, exactly.
but it looks super painful because they literally just cut through it
Yes.
and then they literally like squeeze it all out.
Oh, so kind of one of those like saddest. You've seen these, right? You
Yeah,
like one of
the
those
Dr.
satisfying.
Pimple Popper.
Yeah, pop this or get this out of. I don't know why those are like so oddly satisfying to me.
And it's satisfying. It's either really satisfying or it's really disgusting to other people.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
In my case, it's one of those like. I don't
Satisfying?
know. Yeah, I don't know. Why.
I think I find it satisfying as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. So how's it been this week for you?
Pretty busy.
Yeah.
Just school
Mm-hmm.
and what was it? School and work. That's it.
Do anything fun over the weekend?
I'm trying to think. Not really, dude. I've been even. You know what's funny? On my days off,
Mm-hmm.
I had a Wednesday and a Friday off for the first time.
Yeah. Off of work, off of school.
Yeah. And then Friday I was like looking for something to do,
Mm-hmm.
and then everybody was busy or something. I was like, damn, y'all are some hoes. The one day I'm off, y'all want to do something. Y'all don't want to do something. But then I'm like, all right. And like in those situations, I'm like, damn, I wish I was working today. Like I could have been. And then the other days I would have been off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man.
What was I gonna say?
But yeah,
You want me to tell you a joke?
yeah, sure, why not?
I like these really stupid jokes.
Okay.
Okay, let me prepare myself for this one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And-
Before, would you consider yourself that you're funny?
No.
So that people know if to take you seriously or not.
Oh, don't take me serious on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. It's really simple and it's so stupid.
Okay.
All right. An alligator goes into a candy shop,
All right.
and then the owner says, "Oh, I got a drink named after you." And then the alligator says, "You got a drink? You got a candy named Steve?"
That's your joke. That's making you. Okay, you guys can't watch it, but he's literally cracking up so much. Right? That's actually funny too. Oh my god, dude.
That's so stupid.
Okay, I got one. I got one for you.
What?
Okay, I don't think I'm funny, by the way. What did the fish say when he hit the wall?
I don't know.
Damn.
What? I don't.
Do you get it?
No, I don't get
He
it.
hit the damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. But
That would have been a perfect moment for one of those little noises, you know.
yeah, I was like gonna say. I can tell you. I heard this one on a YouTube video I saw. Okay, it's a really long one,
Okay.
and the payoff's gonna be
Is it worth it?
no.
No. Okay, let's hear it anyway. Why not?
Okay, and okay, here's the joke. All right, so my brother ordered a magician for his little kid's birthday party,
Yeah.
and the magician was like, "I am the greatest magician here, just nobody knows it yet." All right,
Okay.
and then he's like, "For my next act, I need a volunteer," and then he's like, "But I need an adult. I need the strongest guy in here," and then he's like, "You, sir," and then he points at my brother, and then he's like, "I need you." He's like, and then my brother's like, all right, I'll do it. And then my brother goes up there, and then he's like, all right, you see that what's his face? That metal bat over there? I want you to swing it as hard as you can to my forehead.
Okay.
My brother's like, are you sure? I'm pretty strong. I might not seem like it. He's like, no, go ahead.
Okay.
And then he grabs the bat, just swings it as hard as he can. And then this guy literally starts like you just see a big ass cut, and then you just see like blood gushing out of it.
What were you expecting, dude?
And then he just goes into like a spasm of just like because he's
literally dying.
Yeah, he's like basically dying. And then they rush him to the hospital, and they say he's in a coma and he's like on life support basically now. So my brother goes and visits him every week, and then 6 months go by, and he's going to visit because
he feels bad.
yeah,
you know?
he's like,
I shouldn't have done that.
He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. And then the 6 months go by, and the doctor's like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This sort of thing happens every once in a while, and they don't really end up well.
Mm-hmm.
And then my brother's like, oh, okay. And then he's like, I'm gonna take him off life support though. And then the doctor said that, not my brother.
Yeah.
Then my brother's like, oh, okay. I guess.
All sad.
Yeah. And then he's like, wait, look, doctor. His toe, his feet, his foot is moving. And it's just a little twitch. And then he's like, oh, that happens every once in a while, but they're still not in good condition.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes back, and for weeks and weeks, it's just his foot moving. And then a year goes by.
A whole year?
Yeah, a whole year goes by.
Okay.
And the doctor's like, okay, this really isn't going to be doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And then his other foot starts moving and twitching. He's like, doctor, look, his foot's moving. And then his hand starts twitching as well. And his other hand starts twitching. And he's like, it's okay, it happened. And then he's about to pull the plug.
Okay.
And then he can't. And then his eyes just start fluttering. And then he goes, ta-da.
What? Dude. That's... Dude. You gotta be some kind of sick fuck to be doing stuff like that's the joke, bro. Where'd you even hear this?
No, I heard it on what's his face. I think his name is Bobby Lee. That guy said that story, and I just started cracking up. But that was a funny story. I'm gonna tell you.
Bobby Lee, who's that?
It's some Asian comedian.
Oh, okay.
He's hilarious, but that was his street joke. He says, and I thought that was funny.
Bro, oh my god.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. That was the joke that made me crack up this week.
Oh, you heard this week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I just thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say.
Do you have any like show recommendations or movies? I'm kind of bored right now. I don't know what to watch.
I told you Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer?
Yeah, speaking of anime, I watched Attack on Titan, the first episode, for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, because my girlfriend told me to watch it, and I was watching it, and I was like, what the fuck? Every good-ass anime always starts off with somebody important to the main character dying.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. We're not going to spoil it, obviously, because it's a really good anime, and we actually really recommend it.
If nobody knows what I'm talking about, the story of Attack on Titan is basically... for thousands of years, they all lived in like a little village where they've been protected from the Titans.
It's a fort with 100 feet wall or something like that.
Yeah, and then it's basically one day this bigger Titan just lands and just destroys the barrier. Titans are basically like these big ass human like people. They
They
basically
feed off of normal people.
yeah, they literally just gobble you up.
Hmm.
Now every time I think of the word gobble, I think of the WAP song where she's like, "Gobble me, swallow me, drip down."
Dude, no. Is it stuck in your head now?
Yeah, now it is. But yeah, they basically just eat humans like it's nothing, but it's basically these titans versus the humans, because the humans then learn how to like go against the titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like a whole lot of drama behind it,
Yeah.
supposedly,
Mhm.
and supposedly the last season's about to end, so I'm trying to catch up to.
Okay.
So yeah,
I've only watched the first season so far. I really want to get back into it, but
it got boring at one point, or like it was the
did-
repetitive.
that's what it is with me in anime, like except for something like Dragon Ball.
Is
I-
it like whatever you do with? Do you do that with most shows? Like you
Yes.
start it and then you never end it because you go to a different show.
Yeah, or I just get too busy and then I stop watching it and I'm like, okay, I kind of forgot what happened now. If I want to watch it again, I'm gonna have to rewatch from the beginning. But I don't have the patience for that.
I think I do that as well,
Yeah.
because I do that with Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
Have you watched that one?
I've heard of it.
It's really good.
Mhm.
Okay, it starts off really good, but then it gets better and better as time goes by.
Mhm.
Like you think it's good now,
Mhm.
you'll think it's 10 times better towards the end.
Really?
Yeah, or towards like now. It's
Yeah.
still going on.
Mhm.
I haven't heard if they were gonna bring out a new season or a movie.
Mhm.
I heard they were gonna do a movie,
Yeah.
but as time goes on, it gets better.
Mhm.
And I always do this with this show. I think it's so good. I always watch it when I'm on lunch or like I'm watching or eating. I always watch it. I'm like, dang, I should keep up with this. But then I get bored. And when actually I do have time, I'm like, I'm gonna get on YouTube.
Just watch a quick little YouTube video. Like,
Yeah.
For me, what I've been watching lately is The Last Airbender. I'm rewatching it again.
I've never watched it completely.
You've never watched Last Airbender?
I've watched a couple episodes whenever it would come on Nickelodeon,
Yes.
but I never watched it fully. I heard it's really good.
It's really, really good, man. I watched it when I was a kid. I watched it, I want to say like 3 years ago, and I'm rewatching it again. So this is my third time, and it's just as good.
I heard everybody hate the Cabbage Man hates everybody.
The Cabbage Guy?
Yeah, the Cabbage Man hates everybody that's a main character in that show.
Nah, dude.
Or he hates Aang, I heard.
No, he hates everyone in general because okay.
They all destroy his
Yeah, they destroy his cabbage. Yeah. No, but if you've never watched that show, please watch this is gonna make me sound like such a kid or something, but like the life lessons you get out of that show, I'm not gonna lie, man. Because I grew up with that kind of
He's
stuff.
like, a lot of you kids nowadays haven't watched The Last Airbender, and it shows.
And it shows, it really does. No, but if you have a chance, it's on Netflix right now, so it's
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, why
you know
not?
what? But you know what pissed me off? Actually, it didn't really piss me off because I
Mhm.
didn't really watch Netflix. I don't really watch Netflix as
Mhm.
much. They took off That 70s Show.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Did you ever watch it?
No. Is it like 2.5 Men? I did watch 2.5 Men.
No, it's about these like 7 high schooler kids.
Always getting high and shit.
Yeah, they're stoners,
Yeah.
but they don't show them like smoking weed.
Yeah.
You just know that they do it.
Nah,
And
I
like
know,
whenever they're in a circle and smoke.
I know what kind of show it is. 'Cause Ashton Kutcher was in it, right?
Who?
He was the main.
Oh yeah, he was like the dumbass in that
Yeah,
show.
he's the
He-
guy.
it was
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Yeah, I watched snippets of it.
And there's like a foreign exchange student in there.
Mhm.
His name is Fez.
Mhm.
Dude, that guy. You would think he's funny just because it's what's his that? It's the guy that plays Handy Mandy now.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Wait, from that '70s show?
Yeah.
He went on to do a kids show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Alright. Good for him, I guess. I don't know why I'm shocked by that, but good for him.
Yeah.
But since we were speaking on anime, why don't you tell us some of your stories about when you went to your anime convention?
Oh yeah, I forgot Anime Fest in Dallas.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thinking about this.
Wait, what is it called?
Anime Fest.
Oh, because I went to one in Dallas as well, but I forgot.
But
what
you
it's
went to
called.
Comic-Con in Dallas, Dallas Expo or something like
Dallas Expo, yeah,
Okay.
exactly, yeah.
I went to this anime con.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really watch as much anime as my brother and my cousin did.
Yeah.
And they told me, "Come on, let's go. We're going to Dallas for the weekend to go to an anime con." I was like, "I don't really watch anime like that. I've only watched My Hero,
Mhm.
Naruto. My Hero
Dragon
Academia.
Ball.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking like the ones that everybody has watched.
Yeah, but My Hero's one that everybody's starting to watch. It's becoming the new Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
It has the same kind of concept, like the little hero becomes the big
Yeah.
hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I went, I didn't really watch anime as much. And then I went there. First thing I see when we got on, like, where the people sell stuff,
Mm-hmm.
literally, like, boobs, like, cartoon boobs everywhere. Like, I just see, like, people, like...
These 30-year-old
Yeah, these
neck beards.
30-year-old guys, like, selling, like, these, like, your normal anime girls that you usually see. They already have big boobs to begin with, right? They just, like, take it to the next level. It's like, all right, I'm going to make my dream anime girl. But you know what they call them? They call them waifus.
Bro,
I didn't know what that was until my brother told me. They were like, because we went to a segment, like, one of those, like, panels,
Uh-huh.
where people were literally going up saying, I'm going to have my waifu versus your waifu.
Oh, God, no.
And say why mine's better. And dude, it was hilarious because
so
one of the
cringy.
guys was like, "This girl can, take any. She can teleport any throughout time." And he was like, "And then you can have a threesome with anybody you
my
want."
God, no.
And then
As
then
if she's-
everybody was like, "Ah!"
As if she's like a real human being. They're
Yeah.
speaking about them in that kind of way.
Yeah, but there was girls in there was dudes in there. It was funny.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck am I in? And then there's another part where my brother, actually no, we went upstairs to see more of, like, the showcase,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, the show where people sell stuff.
Yeah.
And then I just see this old man, like, just selling, like, literally legit hentai films.
Oh,
Like the movies, like books and everything, and I looked at him. He had, like, no hair, barely any hair,
No.
a big ass belly, and he looked like a creep to talk to. And he was just like, "Yep, I'll sell you that for $12." And then I was just like, I wasn't really shocked. I was just like, it's understandable.
You
It's
kind of expected something like that at a place like that, but
yeah. And then we went later that night after we were hanging out. We went back to the hotel. It was on the little scooters. By the way, those scooters I rode on them for the first time, like the
Uh-huh.
ones the Uber scooters.
yeah, like you just swipe your card and take it, and
Yeah, those are the funnest things to ride. like a 15 mile like walk.
yeah,
They're like the funnest thing to to ride on,
yeah.
because we passed by
Yeah, you
everything. We were just riding through all of Dallas. And
Yeah,
it was fun.
you're taking it slow. You're taking your time.
All
you're
downtown.
hanging out with your
Yeah.
cousins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
was-
pretty fun.
It was badass. I thought it was
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
And then we got there later that night, and I was like, okay, why are we going later at night? So there was a panel called Dub Your Hentai. And it was later that night. It was like at 10 p.m.
What was it called?
Dubbed hentai.
Dubbed hentai.
So basically, you get up there. It was packed, by the way.
Wait,
You
do
basically
you want to explain the term hentai?
okay.
to the people?
Hentai is basically weirdos who make anime characters or any type of anime characters into a porno.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whenever we go in there, it's packed. They were checking IDs and everything. They were like, "We need to see your ID just to see if you're 18 and above." I was like, "Okay, here," and then we go in there, and I see, and the first thing he says, he's like, "Okay, welcome, guys. By the way, as the time progresses, the videos are gonna get weirder and weirder." And what he means by the hentai films will get as weird as it gets. And then basically the whole
Hold on,
the
wait.
whole purpose of the whole show is basically they're gonna ask volunteers to go up there and ask them to basically just voice over, like, you know how people voice over animated people?
Yes.
They voice over, like, the actual
Oh.
hentai characters. So you just see this, like, the girl does the boy, like, she moans for the boy, and then the dude moans for the girl,
Why?
just to be funny. It was pretty funny at first, I'm not gonna lie, but then they were like, all right, the next scene will be two boys. I kid you not, me and everybody, like, 50% of everybody just left right there. because we did not want to be there for the boy on boy scene.
What kind of people did you see in there?
Everybody was in there, to be honest, like boys, chicks, everybody.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny.
Okay. I mean, shit. Whose idea was it to go to that?
Everybody's, but it was mostly my brother and my cousin because they wanted to see how it was.
It's just you're just going to just have a laugh. You're not really taking it seriously.
Yeah, this is one of the most straightest thing I've done in a while.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, watching porn with a bunch of boys.
Yeah. It's not porn. It's hentai.
Yeah, hentai. It's
cartoon.
It's a form of art. Yeah.
No, but yeah, it was Expo Fest. That was I forgot what it's
Anime
called.
Fest.
And yeah, something like that. But it's not just anime. They brought in like a whole bunch of like.
Oh, your con that you went to?
Yeah. The one I went to. They brought out a whole bunch of special guests who held like panels for Q&As. Some of the cast for Back to the Future were there.
Yeah. The Office.
The Office Dwight was there.
Pretty badass.
Yeah.
You couldn't meet him? Like you couldn't go
I
up?
could, but it was like $100
Just to meet him?
to get him to sign something and take a picture with them. $100 for some of you.
I would have brought one of. By the way, I collect these little like collectible things called Funkos.
Yeah.
Which I think for me, I kind of got them at first as like I got like 2 or 3 just to like have them in my room.
Mm-hmm.
But then I slowly started growing a collection. But what I didn't know is that these things go up so much in price. Like I probably spent in total probably like $600 in these things. But I looked up on eBay to see what my whole collection is totally worth.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth like $2,500 now.
$2,000 for toys. Well,
they're like you can't really play with them though. That's the thing.
They're just
well, there.
You can, but I guess they lose their value if you take them out of the box.
Yeah, if you take them out of the box.
Yeah, and I see right here. We don't have video of any of this, but I can see right here like you have some signed ones.
Oh, this signed one. It's from a My Hero character from. His name is Shara Aizawa, and the voice actor was there at the anime con, and he signed it for me, which for free.
Really, for free?
Yeah, like we got there really early, and they were like, if you get here really early, you can get it for free.
What?
Yeah, and we did it because at first he was gonna charge $40 per signature, and then he was like, if you just show up really early and get a ticket, you'll get in for free.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, and I also got to meet another My Hero character. And I was gonna, he didn't have a Funko of him at the time, but I would have gotten him to sign it. But I did get him to sign it, and I also got another character. I just got him. I bought a little picture of him, and then I made him sign.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha. But yeah, pretty cool times. What's his name?
You're talking about Dwight. Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. What's his name? I also got to meet. He's in the DC movie. Shazam. What's his name?
Oh,
that dude.
I don't know, but I have his movie. You should have told me. I would have.
No, I got to meet him. I got to take a picture with it. Dude, I got
I think you get starstruck with anybody you know is famous.
Dude.
I literally met one of the Dynamo players one time. He doesn't play for us one time. We were watching Tarzan, like the live action one.
Yeah.
And then my brother's like, I think that's that soccer player that plays for Houston. Because the movie theater was empty. It was just my family and him.
What's his name?
Giles Barn or Giles.
Oh, the Jamaican. Wait, he's from England and
he's mostly Jamaican.
Yeah, something like that.
And then the movie ends, and I just see him with his girlfriend, I think. And then I'm like chasing. I'm not chasing. I'm just kind of walking fast towards him. I'm like, excuse me. Are you
Barnes?
Are you? Do you play for the Dynamo? And I'm just like, he's like, yeah. And I'm like shaking. I'm like, can I get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then my brother comes out of the theater because I went to go chase him down. He's like, oh, pleasure to meet you, sir. and I'm just like, I'm like, take a picture of me. And then he takes it. He takes a good picture of me. And then my brother's like, it's your turn. And I'm like, okay.
Your head's shaking and everything.
I'm like stuttering and everything. And I'm just like, okay. And then I take a picture, and literally my brother's picture came out so bad because I was shaking.
It was so blurry.
Yeah, and then he was a really good guy. Yeah. I thought he was one of the most humble players I've met. That was probably the only player I met. Yeah, but it was pretty cool to see somebody like him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you watch these people on TV or from like stands, and you're like, okay, if I met him in real life, I'm just gonna keep it cool. But like once you're actually there, you're like,
You're freaking out.
dude, it happened to me when meeting. This is oh my god, when meeting the voice of an anime character, Goku. Of course,
You're like
you're my hero. I watched you when I was a kid. When I really didn't, because I used to watch Dragon Ball in Spanish.
uh-huh.
And now,
You watched it in Spanish?
yeah, I watched it in Spanish originally. So, but it was just cool. Like, I got him to sign this statue that I got from the
Uh-huh.
convention, and I was like, dude, you're my hero. I've been watching you for the longest time, even though I really had. I don't know. I just wanted to say something.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
You're
just-
my hero.
and it's just the guy who's doing
He's just
the
like-
voice of
Yeah, but they
fictional
get.
character.
But if you think about it, they have such a hard job as well.
yeah, they do.
Because you know how many takes they do just to get the right,
No, yeah,
the
yeah,
right
yeah.
one.
Yeah. In particular, this guy, 'cause during this one scene, okay, for all of those of you who watch Dragon Ball, once
You have to perfect the Goku.
yell,
Screaming.
scream. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He was like, oh, at some points I just felt like passing out. Because he would yell for like minutes and minutes and minutes.
Yeah.
It was just.
What was I gonna say? You know, speaking of the Spanish one, you could have met the Spanish one if you went to the Anime Monsuri. There's a Houston Anime Con that was gonna happen, but they didn't. It's
Uh-huh.
gonna probably be next year.
Because of the Rona. Or
Yeah.
it just got canceled like
Yeah,
before
because of the Rona.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Wait,
Rona.
is that the one we had tickets for? I know we had tickets
No, that
for-
was Comic Palooza. We would have met a bunch of My Hero characters and
Oh,
all
okay.
that. That would have been.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to another con because, in my opinion, once I went to the Anime Fest one,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to start going to more because I think they're just fun.
Yeah, it's a good hangout, you know.
Yeah, you
Just
get
have
to
a
hang
good
out with your
time.
friends. You walk
Yeah.
around, see cool shit.
Yeah, buy
Meet some
random
famous
stuff.
people.
Yeah. By the way, like 3 years ago, we had Tom Holland.
I know,
Houston
and I
for that.
regret not going.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's just him. And then after
No, like,
Avengers
yeah.
movie, I'm like, I should have
I
went.
should, yeah.
Yeah,
He seems like such a cool dude, by the way.
he does.
Yeah.
But he's a little British boy.
Yeah. Even cooler, man. But yeah, I would have loved to meet him, but no, it would have been nice to go. But everything that's been going on,
I wish
Yeah.
we could go. I just think we should do I think they should do the open capacity,
mm-hmm.
but just do limited, like 25% or 50. Like make
Yeah.
it limited and more limited this time. You know?
Mm-hmm. They're starting to do that for some.
Have you seen a video of Wuhan? Like
No.
where the coronavirus started?
No, what's going on?
They're having like live DJ sets, like in the like everybody's already partying and everything.
What?
Yeah, and Wuhan.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's videos of them like literally partying like it's nothing.
Yeah. But I'm starting to see that more nowadays, like sporting events. Not
think-
here in the U.S.
I
but
think
like,
they should open it up. Just make sure 25% capacity.
Yeah.
Like just
just have everyone see like
apart.
spaced out. Yeah, because I've seen that like for in England they're doing that for soccer games.
Yeah.
In France, I think they're doing that for their soccer games as well. Like I see people spaced out, and it looks good to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks fun to do.
Yeah, just make sure put on your hand sanitizer and everything.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, exactly,
Don't
wash
be a
your
dumbass.
No, exactly.
And just wear. My thing is, dude, just wear the mask, even if it doesn't. It kind of prevents a little, even though I can see the reasoning of like you not wanting to like wear it, because sometimes the mask doesn't work. Like, because you contaminate the mask at the same time.
Yeah, but just wash it.
It's like a condom. Like, you're not supposed to touch it or mess with it once you put it on.
Just wash it.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of like one of those guys that touches my face quite
Oh,
a bit.
I
Like-
mean, yeah, obviously we all do that, but now that I'm aware of that, I don't do it as much, or I try not to do it as much.
Yeah, at the beginning, dude, I was literally in my room stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I would just play video games
Mhm.
whenever and did my homework
Mm-hmm.
when I first started, and I would just do that, and then I would just go to. I would literally wash my hands like what everybody said, 20 minutes every day. 'Cause at the beginning, yeah,
Wait, you were home? Just
Yeah,
home.
and I was just
You weren't
washing-
even going outside.
yeah, I was just going to wash my hands. But then it's not as deadly as they made it seem at the first time.
Mhm.
At the beginning, I understand everybody was like scared because it was everybody thought it was gonna be like one of these diseases
When
that's gonna
you-
like wipe the whole
When
population.
you hear the word pandemic.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's gonna like wipe the whole population.
Yeah.
But then after hearing a bunch of people saying, I've gone through it, and but you do need to watch out for the elderly and people
No.
with health problems. I understand that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but like the healthy people, like there hasn't been like an athlete that's died from it.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, we're not trying to say that this isn't a serious thing. It's a really
It's
serious
serious,
thing. Because
but-
if it does
but-
get to those that are the most vulnerable,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I just think it's not as serious as the media portrays it is. Like at the beginning of
Mhm.
what it was, because everybody thought it was gonna like kill everybody,
yeah,
like even us and
Yeah.
everything.
Like-
Didn't you have a family member that got it?
yeah. I did. They're fine now. She was my aunt.
But she's okay now.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. She's like 60 something.
Damn.
Yeah, but she's good now.
That's
Uh,
badass.
Yeah, I'm really happy that it all came out okay and no one else got like.
Like seriously.
Yeah, no
That's-
one. Yeah, she didn't like give it to someone else or.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course. Nobody wants to get somebody else sick.
No, but yeah, for real, do wear your mask.
Even if it's just for something small.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't understand is whenever people get mad at the businesses,
Which ones?
like people is like,
Who are enforcing?
yeah, like whenever they say you do gotta wear it to come in here.
Dude, it's
Like my thing is like, if the business says they don't want it or they don't want you to come in,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have to let you in
It's
because
their property.
it's their business.
Yeah.
It's their property.
Yeah.
They have the rights to it.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is against my constitution.
Oh,
And I'm like, okay, well, this is the land of the freedom, and I personally, this is my land, this is my property, or
Uh-huh.
like somebody has ordered me to do this. I'm gonna tell you to leave the premise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it
Exactly.
should work.
Yeah.
Like, if you really don't, just shop online.
Exactly. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it just pisses me off because I don't work anymore. So I stopped working like before this whole thing started. But I mean, you've told me, and then some other friends have told me like, oh, people will come into the store or whatever and like start complaining. Why do I have to wear my mask? Why do I have to do this?
And what I just tell them, I'm just like chuckling. I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I just try to joke with them as
Yeah,
well.
no, yeah, I don't know. Some people have their own thought process. I
Yeah,
don't know.
everybody's grown up in a different way.
Yeah.
You just gotta live with it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Unless they're actually like physically hurting you, then you could say something.
Yeah. But it's okay, man. We'll get through it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Who knows when? But yeah, it's okay.
All right. So the last thing I wanted to tell all of these viewers, by the way, thank you for everybody who actually listens through all of us talking.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
As of now, we're not really doing visuals just because we don't have a camera that can really properly work well. We're thinking about adding someone just to help us out with like the visuals and the timing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as of now, we're just gonna do audio for now, just so you can just to get something out.
yeah,
We just want to give you the best material we can
Yeah.
right now.
As of now, I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the quality that we have. But yeah, as we progress, as we make more episodes, we're obviously going to implement, as you said, audio. I mean,
visuals.
Visuals. Maybe set up a cool background behind us or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we really do appreciate everybody that actually does take time out of their day to listen to us.
Yeah.
Because we're doing this just so y'all can hear us.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
Yeah, we're doing this just for fun. We want y'all to hear everything. If y'all want to hear what we have anything to say, we just kind of talk about whatever.
Yeah.
We're just doing this for fun.
Mm-hmm.
But we do appreciate everybody that actually takes time out of their day to listen to us. If it's in your car while you're having sex with someone, or just listening to it with your mom.
Yep. If we get 5 likes on this,
Yeah, if we get 5 likes on it,
we'll make another one.
Yeah, we'll drop another one next week. By the way, we're gonna try to do this every week, just in case. We're gonna try to upload every Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
But we will.
As time permits, 'cause-
Yeah, just because I do get busy, but I'm gonna put a lot of effort into this. And Johan as well will do it as well.
Yeah. So yeah, just thank you for listening, and hope this brought you some kind of entertainment. Maybe even made you laugh a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Well, that was the episode 2 of the Casual Rejects, and this will be it. And we're out.
We're out. Later.